باسط يا ودود يا باسط يا ودود يا باسط يا ودود يا باسط يا
أهلاً وسهلا ومرحبا بكم، كل عام وأنتم بخير. اليوم 12/9/1446 هجري، الموافق يوم الأربعاء، وهي يعني يوم 13 من مارس 2025. ما شاء الله تبارك الله. Greetings and home blessings to you and your beautiful children, your grandchildren, your spouses, your parents that has passed on, that has changed their lane. Okay, it is the 12th of Ramadan, 13th of the 12th, and mashallah tabarakallah, it is a beautiful Wednesday, Yawm al-Arbi'a. It is the heart of the week. That is why it's resembled in green. The heart is green. This is a green planet that we are living in. And mashallah, green is life. Green is Yahya. Green is Hayyun. And from green comes presence. Mashallah, tabarakallah. We are coming into what you in a previous life before COVID had defined the Battle of Badr as a physical battle. Okay, the Quran doesn't make any mention of these things. Okay, people, look. If you go to university, yani in conscious, then you will learn a different sum of trickery. Okay, it's the mind that is the trickster. Okay, the matrix is your mind. So you have to beat the matrix in order to grasp the truth, because this is a This is a passage of life that you could either remain in here forever and remain in the lowest end of a factual search, or you can, with the permission of the prime creator, Al Khaliq, Al Fatir, Al Wahhab, Al Razak, you can climb the ladder of conscious. Okay? Many of us opt to remain logs in the river, and hence, you have to go where the current takes you. Okay. Then there are those among Allah. Okay. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. I'm not sure what's happening here today. Anyway, subhanallah. Please see pisah isu. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So yeah, I think we must just get to the point exactly. As you understand the battle of Ghazwa, Badr, it's the battle that had taken place within you that is registered in the heavens. Okay. Look, you and I are coming out of a deep spell of unconsciousness, and you have to have made by yourself, with the permission of Allah, the shredding and the unveiling. Okay. Now, if you know where you are heading to, then when Allah speaks about لَقَدْ نَصَرَكُمُ اللَّهُ بِبَدْرٍ, when you call the Badr the most illuminous night, glow in the skies, it's when the moon is on its fullest. Okay, that's on the 14th, 15th of the month. Because she reaches her peak, she reaches her most highest form of illumination. Okay, so the daughter, the energy that is prepared for this red blood moon is very extraordinary if you know by now who you are. Okay, those who do not resonate with this, Allah yastur alaykum. Right, you have not succeeded to get into a new faculty of the University of Life as yet. Inshallah, you will get there. But I'm speaking to those who has matured in her time, at her إذا أثمرت, if it was time for you to mature and the fruit had matured, and you can now taste the succulent flavor of this new fruit that is coming in, just for you. This is for yourself. Okay, look, you are on your journey by yourself here. You have just been indoctrinated. You have just been veiled and wrapped into deep spells that you do not come to terms with the fact that it's all just been happening internally. Nothing happens externally. You and I just get lost in the forest. But by rights, when you come back home, when you retrieve your inner conscious and your direct connection with the crown of the queen, where you are getting your gushes of upgraded data and information and knowledge, ilm min al-kitab, this true knowledge. This is not fabricated from Hewitt or Harvard or Oxford. This is genuine stuff. This is what you can take into eternity. Not in most of the things that we had known in the past. You cannot take it with you on your journey ahead, because that is all fabricated. You have to streamline the data in this age. For those of you who have matured, like those who didn't mature, they will not understand what we're speaking about. Okay, so there's no condemnation on them. They are in their baan. Hulle loop 400 meters or hulle loop 800 meters, dan hulle loop next persoon die 1,400 meters. Okay, so the badr that we are talking about here is happening on the 14th of the third. Okay, the third month is March. The 14th is on Friday. It's Yomul Jumu'ah. It is happening just at Ishraq. Okay, just at 6:30. What you as a collective conscious must understand, if you have qualified to that level, even if you didn't qualify, this is just a maw'idah for you all, is that this is a very, very, very strong extraction. Very strong extraction. Okay. My personal, this is what I do, what I'm thinking of doing. I can only use it upon myself because I understand where I am. I'm very conscious of where I am. Okay, and I'm not interrupted. I'm not distracted. I'm centered. Okay, with Allah's qudrat. Not to make me. I'm not doing this to become a hero. I'm doing this because I'm not wanting anybody to misguide. Okay, that's it basically. So the gush of energy coming in here is a battle between the light and the dark. Okay, it's got nothing to do with history, people. It's got to do with presence and reality. Okay, that where the jinn tribes are is the dark age. There where we are now is yukhrijul hayya, yani tulijul layla fil nahari wa tulijul nahara fil layl. Yani is to come out of that dark patch where we had been concentrated in for the last 100 years. Okay. So what we are now, with Allah's permission, we are not attempting it. It's actually happening in our presence. Is that with the darkness that had creeped into our lifestyles and into our conscious presence and made us so deeply unconscious in our actions, in our beliefs, in our searching for our true identity, in our searching for our true ethnicity, okay, our true great ancestors. We were searching for this like crazy. You'll never believe what I'm saying to you. I stayed many years abroad, and what always haunted me as a person is that they always ask you like, from where are you? Min aina anta? Min fain yan. And I'm saying I'm from South Africa. Then they say, la la la, aslan min fain yan. And I said, no, but my dad is born in South Africa. My mother's. They said, la 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 la, min in. Then you have to give them a story in order for them to believe that you're not from South Africa. Now, what has happened over the centuries is that the colonization and the imperialists and the religious migrations and indoctrinations, like be it Hanafi, Shafi, Shiism, Sunnism, Qadianism, all these different erosions over civilizations and cultures and people and indigenous tribes. It uprooted them with marriages and with foreign occupations and new entertainment and social distractions and all these different television movies. It is all taken human beings and societies and local cultural communities in disbelieving when you tell them, but I am from Africa, I am from this country, I am born here, I am compatible to the environment, I love the food, I love the things that comes out of the ground. I am very special relationship with the confites and the seafire and all those things and the plants that is there and the ways of how our mothers had concentrated on the local cuisine, which was mostly based on organic, earthly, substance. Okay, which gives me the ability to resonate on my authentic environmental alchemy. Okay, that makes me authentic. That makes you authentic. And if you are in that category, automatically you will attract the authentic things throughout your life. Okay, those acquired tastes that you have received from your ancestors, it's something that stays with you. Now in this Ramadan, I'll just give you an example. Those of us that has received the upgrade in our DNA, this Ramadan already, you will have already realized that there's a lot of things that has left your patterns that was part of you but is no longer serving its purpose. A lot of food things that is no longer, the way you are eating is no longer normal. The way you are interacting in this Ramadan is where you are now synchronizing with your most natural form, which you do once a year. Okay, the soul tribe does it every second day. But those who are now ascending into the higher conscious realms, okay, they will now experience that. But you know what? I'm not interested in actually eating the way I ate 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I'm not actually looking forward to going into a shop and wanting to acquire. I'm quite okay just to break my fast and to continue instead of filling myself up to an unconscious level. Okay, I'm not even eating after Tarawih. I'm actually just eating something very like, it's because the amount of light that is coming through now. Okay, people, I'm speaking of what I know. I'm not speaking because I'm reading in the books only. Okay, I take it from the Quran and I use a personal journey, my personal experience. Okay, so the amount of decayed brain cells and plasma and dead blood cells, it's going out of our system. Okay, we are now it is being replaced with very strong currency. Our level of upgrades that we are going to receive and retrieve our authentic identity in the Sama, that you will know exactly why your forefathers, why your grandmothers knew everything, why they didn't learn. You will come to know that. Okay, you will come to know how your colonialists had taught you exactly the opposite, so that you could frown on your ancestors and you could distance yourself from how they had unwinded you from your natural order. Okay, your fitra order. So as we have a light side, we have a dark side. Okay, and this is a dark eclipse that is coming in, right? It is going to floor those who did not do the work. Okay, it's going to floor you. It's going to take you into a lot of negativity. My personal tawsiyah for you is stay away from crowds. Try to remain in your house as much as you can from the 14th till the 17th. Okay, that 3 days is a very strong, negative and positive. Always these two parts. In the dunya, if you are residing in the lowest end of conscious, then obviously it's turbulence, right? It's already showing in the amount of killings that is happening worldwide, and especially in Cape Town. Okay, unfortunately, we don't want to speak to you because it's difficult for you, most of you, to understand the truth. Okay, truth is not right and wrong. It's being present. That is the truth. So try to recite Quran. That's a good thing. If you make sujood when you are, try and stay long in sujood. Okay, just try and stay away from crowds. Try and not be sexually active if you are married. Okay, and even your children, even your wife, don't try and be alone. Try and be in your own space. Let everybody of them be in their own space, because it's a lot of negativities that can rub off and can spark unnecessary reactions, and that it will be it will be imprinted in your codes, because you're running on a pure code. When the badr is there, the badr is something that gives you advance into a higher order, that comes at the time when you are in your best of natural order. Okay, in the time that we are currently living in. Okay, so Allah is giving you that upgrade, and you would be reciprocating it early. You get the signs from Allah early. Look, Allah is not dead, you are dead. So when you don't get your upgrades, it means that you are not subscribed to the network of the soul, divine space. Okay, um, you feel it, because you are soul, you are energy. Okay, you can know when you are drinking pure water and when you are drinking contaminated water, or when you are drinking water that is coming out of the taps. Okay, you can already, by now you should know these things. Now your energy body, your physiological body, your data body, your intelligence body, your body that navigates you into pure sight of the unknown and brings you into contentment and into a love space, that is being now handled by the hand of the mother. That's being shaped. Okay, guys, this is your Maryam. All of you believe in Maryam, and you believe in Yahya and Zakaria and all these things, but you don't fit the puzzle, because you are busy with a place where it's far away. Okay, but it's actually only had always just happened within. Even now, what is happening after this moon is now completed her purpose. Okay, then AI is going to become the new timeline of a reality. Okay, that's how strong this energy, this veiling is coming in. This is a strong veil from Allah Ta'ala. Okay, it's it's what they call the Najm al-Thaqib. Okay, she breaks through very, very deep. Okay, so she pushes you so out of your orbit that you almost think that now AI is going to be your god of your age. That's going to happen to most of the jinn tribes. Okay, they are there already, but the shield, they don't know how they are. They don't understand how they are being programmed and how they operate naturally and organically and authentically. But because they have been remoduled, reprogrammed to be a different species, they need an artificial God. Now, most of your lives has been it has been molded into that. So if you did not do the work since 2020 until now, the turbulence are going to be very disturbing. Okay, the unfolding events that is coming now, children being shot, those things, I have to say so, it's going to live in everybody's presence now, because your social media has become your reality in conscious people. You just think that is happening on the outside. Nothing happens on the outside. You just don't know yourself. You've been captured by a foreign system that has enslaved you and kept you outside, and you could not operate yourself personally. You had to run on the general mainstream consensus. Okay, when it came to religion, when it came to your bureaucratic systems, That's how you got yourself lost and could not get yourself back home. Okay, so why is it so important for you to come back home? So that you could so much prepare yourself to meet your ancestors. Okay, that's a very sacred relationship because you are them in reality. They are you. You are the parents of you are the parents of your parents. Okay, this is a major transfusion of timelines that you are going to understand consciously, not biologically, consciously, people, who you are. Okay, you're going to transcend the fear barriers of the hesitance of where you're going to be ending up when you're so-called dead, which is not dead. Okay, it's being alive at the time. Okay, so this time you will find that our bodies are already preparing for it. We are detaching. Okay, we are less on the past tracks because we are now upgrading. Okay, we are uprooting ourselves. We are being promoted in conscious. Okay, so you're going to be moving away from those bad habits which you were doing for 40, 50 years. Those things, because what is causing it? There's something coming in and something leaving. That's basically what is happening here in real time. Okay. As you go through this process, people, soos julle ou mense gesê het, ons het dit nooit geglo nie, is die hama kom vir visit, die so-called dooie mense kom vir visit. As die dooie mense van buitekant nie, is julle wat we become alive inside for us to understand what it is, to know what life is after death. Okay, after this. Okay, that's how they wanted to inform you. Now, how did they know these things? Who taught them these things? Wat 'n kitab, my ons mas kan nie gebatser het nie, broers. Hulle kan nie gelees het nie. Hoekom? Because hulle het geweet wie hulle is. Nou, as julle nog altyd gaan verder study in research, and julle is authentic, only the authentic indigenous people will understand who are the lost tribe. Where is Yusuf? Where was Ibrahim's ancestral lineage, that seed that had been planted from the beginning, and how it invents and finds a pure strands at the end and at the beginning of a new age, as where we are currently. Okay. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. So yeah, keep the children safe, people. Don't. It's just a very sensitive time. Ramadan is going. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy your buka. May Allah Ta'ala grant you all khairat wa barakat. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يا مصطفى